Hi, in this video we're going to talk about product classifications. Generally, products can be classified, you know, using three main aspects: durability, tangibility, three main concepts: durability, tangibility, and usage. Now, in terms of durability and tangibility, they're mainly can be classified under non-durable goods, and services. Now, even before going further, now think about tangibility component, right? Now, what is tangible? If you can touch something, that's tangible. If you cannot touch something, it's intangible. So, generally speaking, tangibility is one that separates a product into a real product or a service. Like, can you touch a service? No, right? A doctor service is a purely a service. They might have some elements of products like medicines, but predominantly it's a service. Now, most of the purchases that we make, they range between 100% tangibility to 0% tangibility. So the 0% tangibility is a purely a service, like an advice, like if like an advice that you're paying for is a purely an intangible service. Like if let's say in the past, one of my first jobs was like advising people uh, to pick a college, to pick a certain college, right? So that was a purely an intangible service, intangible product, because in essence, it's a pure service because I have nothing to give in terms of product. All I can have is like advice. Whereas if you go into a car dealership, uh, if you go into a car dealership for fixing your car, it's kind of a combination of both, a little bit of both. In terms of durability, there are non-durable and durable goods. Now, non-durable means that means they're not for longer term, right? Buy the product, you consume it, and boom, gone. Like alcohol, soft drinks, shampoo, and you frequently buy them again and again. So the strategy for an organization would be to actually bombard them with advertisements so that they can actually try the product and use it and subsequently become loyal to the product after using it. Durable products are there with you for longer term, like your electronics in the house, your home theater system, uh, even your car for that matter. They all are durable goods because they are with you for longer term. At durable goods, the strategy would be more personalization. Here's where you will have more influence of a salesperson, where because the salesperson has to explain the durability or aspect of it, and also the usage of the product. And because consumers, you and I, are more involved, we are more involved in making a durable purchase, because we know intrinsically in our minds that this particular product will be with us for a longer term, so we need to be more careful in our purchase. Services per se are very like, going back to what I've talked about tangibility, it's like they're very intangible. So services will be inseparable from the product, the person who's delivering the product, okay, and also the actual product itself. So it's kind of inseparable. They're perishable. You take the service now and it's gone technically, right? You take the advice, it's gone. And also it's variable, you know. uh, the restaurant is a service. So like the chef's cooking is a service. Today you might get a dessert from Charlie's Ghettos, and tomorrow it might taste differently. So the inconsistency or variability in the way you're receiving the service makes it tricky to analyze many times. In terms of consumer goods classification based on the usage, there are four different subsets. Okay, these are for consumer goods: convenience, shopping, specialty, and unsought. I have a very detailed description in the notes page. Please have a look at it because that kind of explains you the variations of it. At the outset, the convenience good is the purchases that we make for convenience, right? These are the ones that we routinely purchase, like the toothpaste, the food items, the ketchup, and things like that. Uh, this also includes emergency products, things that we buy for emergency reasons. Whereas shopping products they are much more, the characteristics of these are much more influential in our decision to buy a product, like the price, the style, like for example, the clothing is a shopping product. Furniture is a shopping product where we are much more involved. Remember, as you progress, you will be more involved from convenience to unsought. Okay. Next comes is the specialty products. The specialty products are, it's something where you're more involved, right? You are more involved in the purchase, and there are certain elements that kind of triggers your decision one way or the other, and people have to put more effort in actually purchasing the product, like a house, like a car, and things like that. Finally, the unsought products. The unsought products are something that we don't think about them at all. Like life insurance is a big unsought product. Most people don't even think that they need it, but eventually everybody needs it. And unless you're reached out by someone, or unless somebody tells you, you don't think about it. And generally, you need to be more involved in an unsought product. Now, coming to the industrial goods classification, again, very similar to consumer good classification. There's a bigger description on the bottom, so please have a review of it. Okay. The first and foremost is material and parts. Material and parts is pretty much what you need to produce the product, like the raw materials, the machine parts that we need to produce the products. And the capital products, I'm just making sure on the bottom that I'm kind of covering the basics at least. Again, guys, please read it. Otherwise, I can't be of much help to you in this case. The capital products are something that is much more of a consumption per se. Uh, Something that we need. That's something that we need to actually create as an organization, to create a finished product. Like there are technically, like the installation, the installations that we need as part of the purchase. Installations could include the buildings, the equipment, and all these things that we need to produce these products. A better way to remember what are capital items are something that requires huge capital expenditure, and something that is a kind of looks like a fixed cost. Okay. And then comes services aspects, the supplies and the business services, which are also part of your industrial goods classification. That's it for this.